Here at Neame Park Trust, the Lakeside Activity Centre has been a long time in the planning stage, a lot longer than we'd hoped, and understandably, it's caused quite the discussion. Ahead of our information drop-in event on the 13th of April, we wanted to pick up on some of the feedback we've received since submitting our revised plans, answer some of your burning questions, and let you know that your feedback is heard. Starting with the location of the new building, and it's going to be right here on the old Lakeside car park. But why did we pick here? Despite the very green surroundings, this old disused car park is actually a brownfield site. It was no longer fit for purpose, and it was often out of action due to flooding in the winter months. That's why we applied for planning permission for the activity centre here, and we upgraded the car park to a better location on amenity grassland over there. But surely, if this area is on a floodplain, we can't build on it either. We hear you, and we completely understand how this might sound, but the Lakeside Activity Centre has been designed to take flooding into account. It's going to be built on stilts, so when we hit that crucial time of the year when the park is more wetland than grassland, the centre will still be safe and accessible. We've also selected this location as it's a mere stone's throw away from Neame Outdoors Water Sports and Activity Centre, meaning we can keep our busy activity hub concentrated into one area of the park. Did you know that as a charity, our core purposes are to provide facilities for recreation, education and leisure, establish parkland facilities, conserve and safeguard wildlife, and preserve, restore and develop park features, including infrastructure. To keep in line with these objectives, we'll also be creating new wildlife habitats by providing nesting boxes around the activity centre and soft landscaping in the new arrival area. We'll be adding biodiversity-rich plants, which are great for pollinators, and we'll also be leaving the vast majority of trees in the area untouched. Any trees that have to be removed will be replaced, and we've already been planting new trees around the park too. We regularly carry out wildlife surveys across the park, and any findings have been considered for this site. One example is the presence of a wide variety of bat species. As such, minimal exterior lighting will be installed around the building. Enough to keep our visitors safe, but not too much that it's going to disturb our nocturnal friends. So, what other considerations have been made about the design? In our latest planning revisions, we've muted the colours of the exterior design to help the building blend in more with the surrounding landscape. The climbing tower is also shorter than in the original plans, so it shouldn't feel too out of place in comparison to other buildings and natural features in the area. Sustainability is also a key factor for us as a charity, so we want to make sure that the building is as eco-friendly as possible. When funding allows, we aspire to add solar panels to help with electricity generation. We'll also be using building materials that are recycled and energy efficient. But enough about the building now. Let's talk about the climbing offer itself. From talking to our visitors, one thing is clear, and that's that you want us to provide more indoor activities that can be enjoyed all year round. There are lots of benefits to climbing, but rather than us telling you about those, let's hand over to our partners at Lakeland Climbing Centres to give an insight into the positive impacts that climbing as an activity can have for people of all ages and abilities.
So climbing is a fun, sociable and accessible sport. For a number of people, it goes beyond just being a sport into a passion or a lifestyle. A lot of people traditionally think that you have to have loads of upper body strength to go climbing and that it's all physicality, whereas actually you can have quite a broad range of people participating in climbing, and in particular in bouldering and rope climbing, which are most commonly offered in centres across the UK, with a variety of different wall angles, different styles of route setting, different heights of the wall. It's a highly adaptable sport to individual needs. Aside from the obvious physical benefits, there are a whole host of mental benefits that you can also get from climbing. It will help instill a sense of confidence in you. There's nothing better than getting from the bottom right up to the top of the wall. It's a surprisingly relaxing activity. I like to think of it as moving meditation, kind of similar to Tai Chi, but rather than going around or moving along the floor, you're actually just going upwards. Another great benefit to climbing is the social aspect. particularly with bouldering, because you turn up to the wall, you might think that you're not going to meet any other friends or you'll just be climbing on your own, but actually that couldn't be further from the truth. It's an incredibly social sport where you're able to meet lots of other like-minded individuals and have a shared experience with them. The climbs that you're going on are often called problems. So you're trying to solve a problem on the wall and collectively you'll work together to solve that problem. Whether you're a climber or not, we normally have a nice warm, cozy cafe that you can sit in and enjoy watching other people climbing. So there really is something for everybody to enjoy.
It's great to hear about the huge physical and mental health benefits that this activity has to offer. The last bit of feedback that we want to address are concerns around the fact that our revised plans are now offering a smaller, less aspirational building than previously. Whilst the footprint is smaller, the overall floor area is about the same, and it just means we're going to make more efficient use of the space. We truly believe that it will still deliver the same high-level impact and high-level climbing offer that excited you previously. The main offer in Phase 1 is going to be bouldering, and this is now classified as an Olympic sport. This popular climbing activity will appeal to professional climbers, beginners, and everyone in between. Bouldering is an accessible activity, and we have plans to offer accessible sessions too. It involves no special kit, so it's really easy to just come along and have a go. Phase 1 will also offer an external rope climbing wall. Phase 2 of the build will then add the tower and rope climbing to extend our offer even further. We hope this video has helped to answer some of your questions and concerns around our revised plans for the Lakeside Activity Centre. And for those of you who would like to find out more about our revised plans, come along to our information event on Monday the 13th of April from 4 till 7 p.m. at the Lakeside Hub, which you can find next to Lakeside Kitchen and Bar and Neen Outdoors. We look forward to seeing you there.